It's Week 17 of the National Football League. And we'll see Baker Mayfield. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the...
The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway Week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And bringing them out is the top pick in the 2018 draft, fiery competitor from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. On the counter, it's Stevenson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. But you look at this defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by an exciting athlete. 4th overall pick of the draft out of Florida, Anthony Richardson.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Richardson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. Going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Mayfield on 1st down. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. For Williams, there are the numbers from a week ago. Well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Mayfield with it once more. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
And Mayfield will have a first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Now Mayfield. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
So the completion there, but Charles, looking at this defense, certainly in for a tough task here this afternoon. What are some of the keys for them if they want to come out on top?
Well, the first thing, partner, is they just allowed a completion there. They don't want to get a string of those going. Let him get his confidence. Let him get into the rhythm of the game, the flow of the game, and all of a sudden, he's feeling like he can do no wrong. You want to really get after his time.
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Partner, I think this will win away very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look.
Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Richardson looking to throw.
Oh, a pitch and catch to the tight end Knox. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bengals' 14-yard line.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Off play action, Richardson.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. The decision to go for it pays off.
They'll run with Hall.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 9 overall.
touchdown.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. That time, a 9-play drive.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Mayfield now on second down. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Mayfield. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over first and 10. Richardson working from the gun.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
On first and 10, it's Hall.
There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up fourth down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, Mayfield. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield now. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Here's Mayfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. On 1st down, Richardson. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Breaks a tackle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll give to Hall. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
At the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
They'll go again with Hall.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
On the counter, it's Hall.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Richardson now on 3rd and goal.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Golden Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Hill shedding the tackle.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked up by Andre Cisco.
And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And some space here.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Hall again.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bengals set to take over.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. So nothing doing there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I have no idea how many yards I have. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
St. Brown in motion right. On first down, right back to Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Being chased out left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Samson Abukum. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue. But all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground, and that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. On the return is Cohen. One more go for this offense in the first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
We start week 17 with a
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. With this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it is really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
On third down, here's Richardson.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
To throw, Mayfield.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Throwing, Mayfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. And give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line.
San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Play action. Now Richardson.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards in the 1st.
That's good for
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Samson Abukum picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Richardson.
And he's going to go down again.
Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Stevenson.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down by Damone Clark. A gain of a yard.
Mayfield to throw it. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete.
Mayfield's pass.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And it's third down.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 7. And the Bengal first down.
On first and 10, Mayfield. To the left side, there's the tight end, Musgrave. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches.
From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Bengals.
Mayfield. That's caught at the 2. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's second and inches at the 2-yard line.
On the handoff, Stevenson. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Ramondre Stevenson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. San Juan's offense ready to get started again. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 41, this is second and a yard. Richardson looking to throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a San Juan.
And Richardson back to throw it. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Second and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. A beautiful fake. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll run with Hall. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well. Off play action, Richardson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. Now it's Richardson. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 13. Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team. But the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Now Mayfield.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And the Bengals on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Mayfield now.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Cincinnati.
They'll try the left side with Stevenson.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Bengal first down.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They'll run straight ahead with Hill. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. That is caught and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Back to throw here.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
But partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. Up past the 30. 2nd down coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
And he fires one incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And 8 yards to go.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
He's got Ayuk once again.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 3.
Give to Hall running right.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll find Ayuk open right side.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
At the 36-yard line.
Back to the ground with Hall.
And some room to work. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
141 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Here's Hall again.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Mayfield and the offense now. Down by 16. 1:46 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Mayfield to throw. And that's caught by Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Complete to Mike Williams. A gain of 36 yards.
Mayfield.
1st down, Bengals.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Mayfield.
Ertz over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A gain of 14.
Here's Baker.
Zach Ertz has it complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this crowd is on pins and needles now because anytime you see the ball heading for the end zone, you really hold your breath, and they come out of their seats. That one falls incomplete.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their